It's I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop, because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's right, R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
ChatOrangeTV.com.
Mr. Beans in the motherfucking show.
Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, bitch, we got beer.
It's I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop, because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's right, R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
ChatOrangeTV.com.
Mr. Beans in the motherfucking show.
Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, bitch, we got beer.
All right, check. You hear me now? Check, my bad.
Fuck you, Squints.
I know. Y'all hear me now? Let me know. Still no sound? Are y'all serious? Check. All right, good. That's what's up. How y'all doing, man? My bad. I was only saying, shout out Dub 3030. I've been begging Dub to come over here, but still, shout out Dub 3030 for that new I Got Some Shit to Say theme song. That shit is, But he knows he has an open seat here anytime he wants. I'm gonna sit back in a second. Y'all check this out. This thing's dope. Watch it. But whoa, shit! Get that off my head here. That's fire, right? And we can throw this right here up. That guy right there. Build it as we fly it, guys. Wise Mind, what up, Bubba? I'm a little rusty. I haven't been live in a long time. My apologies for that. This Squints615 channel, that's the only action this bitch gets is when I go live. And I was looking at it, and fun fact, I haven't been live on this channel in over 2 months. And we hit this little pocket on this channel for a while where we were going live every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central. But man, we just been so busy. We work so damn much over here, and I've lost sight of it. My apologies. Hopefully some of the people that's been asking are in here. I'm going through Ecamm, so I'm doing it different. I used to use Restream, and I could see who was all in here and shit. And when I use Ecamm like this, I can still use overlays and stuff, like obviously, but I can't tell who's all in here as far as like a list. But I'm only going, this is YouTube exclusive. So like this is not on Facebook or anywhere else. Y'all can share it for me though. That would be fantastic. But on Restream, obviously you stream to multiple platforms. And it says I can do it to Ecamm, but I just ain't set it up yet or some shit. It wanted me to log in to like all my social medias. Let me check in with some of these comments so I can tell y'all hello. This light is so fucking bright. Fun fact, real quick before I shout y'all out. The light's so bright. I was only halfway set up. I haven't done live in a long time, especially since the new set. So it's like everything's weird to even find the pocket. But I had the fucking door open out here, and it is swarming with pterodactyls in here, meaning that there are like fucking bugs because of these lights. They came in here. So if I get attacked or dive out of the frame, I'll be back. It's just because I'm under attack. They're fucking everywhere. Miss Catherine Burns, I see you. Potter, what's good? Wheezy Christian, what's good? Wise Mind, my guy. Brett Nab, I see you, Bubba. He says, Squizzles. Yeah, when we getting Dub on the Perry Payne, I see you, dude. Yeah, hopefully Dub joins us soon. Okay, that's where we were seeing the no sounds. J802, what up? Potter, what up? Golly. Drunken Monkey, how you doing, Bubba? Wise Mind, what's good, bro? Your Titans got a good pickup today with Hopkins. Facts. I cannot believe that happened. We shot a pod yesterday, Inside Baseball. It was me, ONE, Chad, and Twack Dude. And we got to talking about, I don't know, we fell in this pocket, though, and just started talking random shit and ended up on, wow, we can't believe how close football is. And Hopkins came up, and we all put our 2 cents out there about where we thought he would end up. And while the Titans were mentioned, I just didn't think it was going to happen because I continuously heard the Chiefs were like the probable landing spot for him. But I saw it today, and fun fact, I text Chad and told him that we landed. I like asked him because usually he's like right on top of that shit. And I guess it was like brand new news when I saw it. Miss Melissa, how you doing? But yeah, that's great news. Hopefully, I mean, that's what I was telling Kimura when I took Kimura home this evening, that it's just something to look forward to. I mean, shit, because this is kind of like some rebuilding years for the Titans, it looks like, and we all just can't lean on Henry every fucking game. But now with a reliable receiver out there, a good one like DeAndre Hopkins, Tannehill better step the fuck up. Don't get me started on football, man. There's Chad Arms TV. Shout out Bubba. He says, I definitely will have to backpedal my DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, for sure, bro, because Chad buried that dude. Not really. I don't think – I haven't even watched that footage yet, fun fact. Been working nonstop. Tomorrow morning, I got some shit to say. Episode 195 featuring Lex Top Dollar. Yet again, this is part 2 of Fireball with Lex. We hope you guys enjoyed the first 2 hours of that fucking movie. Hit the back pedal, yeah, for sure. Shout out Whizzle Fizzle. Shout out to the black on black show and prove garment that I'm sporting this evening. on behalf of the CEO of Show Improve Entertainment and the queen herself, Miss Mel. There's a few new colorways available for order right now and available until the 19th, I think. Chad, if you're still in here, correct me when I stumble. But pre-orders available now. Chad, pin a comment or something if you can. Yeah, part 1 was fire. Shout out J802 for checking in. If y'all haven't tapped into the Lex episode, do so. 4 new colorways of the Show Improve shirts. And now y'all continuously ask about these things like all year round. Well, we've always just been in a routine of doing pre-orders, and so if you don't get them, you should know by now why you didn't get them. So here's an opportunity to jump in front of 4 new colorways of the Show Improve tee. I know there's a baby blue, there's a Tennessee orange, a military green. I can't remember the other one. But they're all right there. There you go, chatonstv.com. Why did I say that? I just read something on the screen and then said something completely different. But yeah, act fast. Also, we have an exclusive Be Humble line that Mel and Chad launched last week. Brett, for sure, Lex episodes are always fire. Shout out Lex. He came by earlier just to be an asshole. But the Be Humble shirt, grab that as well. I think all these visually are available on shadarmstv.com. Hopefully, if they're not, we need to get Chance moving on that. But if you go to any of our social medias, you'll see, I know on my IG story right now, they're all there. Kentucky blue, white text. That's what it is. Thanks, Chatty. Pre-orders available till the 19th only, and then we'll shut the door on that chapter. And then, so don't ask later why you didn't get them. But I love this one, and we got the red with white text, and we got, what's the third one, Chatty? A gray with black text, and it's fire. I love the Raider gray. Miss Melissa says it was a fire episode. Facts. It really was. It was good having Donnie pull up. I'm excited for y'all to see part 2. Unfortunately, part 2 is not 2+ hours long, but every time we put podcasts out that long, we kind of question if you guys are even going to tune in. I haven't really checked the analytics on that, but Chatty would know. But it seems like we got great feedback, as always, like when Lex pulls up. But that's a good episode, to say the least. But like I was saying, it's not 2+ hours tomorrow, but it is right at another hour. So, and we recorded it in 3 parts. And I told Chad, Lex, and everybody else that had the footage prior that part 3, the one that y'all will see tomorrow morning, was my favorite portion of the sit down with Lex. So hopefully y'all enjoy that, man, because yeah, it's good. Miss Melissa asked, do you have a black with purple text? No, but that would be fire. And fun fact, I literally just mentioned to Chad a purple one. And then there was one time that we ran like some one-offs, and we just picked a few like random colors. And that's how I ended up with the banana yellow with black text, etc. But yeah, I wish I would have got a fucking purple. I got some dope-ass shoes that's got just a little hint of purple in them. I don't have any shirts to wear. But that's a different discussion. Yeah. Tomorrow, what else? What inside baseball can I drop, Chatty? Tomorrow, episode 2, or part 2 of Fireball with Lex. Episode 196 is the internal pod. It's called Fuck. It's something to do with our feet. How dumb does that sound? I love this Friday's pod. I can't wait to watch that footage, bro. It's great. Like I said, it was me, Chad, One, and Twack. And it is one of the most random fucking ones we've ever done, probably. I know we continuously tell y'all these types of things when we do special episodes, but I don't know. The more we do this type shit, the more pockets we find ourselves in collectively that are just entertaining. So, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that 196 will be anything but entertaining. Shout out to the guys for pulling up for that. Got a few booked episodes in planning, getting filmed this week. A lot moving parts. ultimately leading up to episode 200. Y'all see the animated graphic dancing around over here. Tickets are still available. When I checked earlier this afternoon, we announced yesterday the meet and greet packages are sold out. Sorry, gone. But shout out to the guys that scooped those up. We can't wait to hang out with you guys. VIPs are still, there's still some available. I can't tell you how many. It's not a crazy amount. You know what I mean? And obviously you're not coming by yourself. Well, some people may. I don't know. I just want people to come out and witness what we got going, man. It's an exciting time for us. We're stoked to get in front of you guys and try to pull this one off. You know what I mean? It's a dope place. Shout out to Fat Bottom Brewery and everybody helping making this happen. But it is it's going to be interesting. Yeah. And a few details have rolled out now. Obviously, location and all that kind of stuff and ticket info. But if you dig deep enough around the old IG platform, you'll find there's a good solid little performance list floating around and some appearances that are confirmed and on like a image is floating around. And shout out to all those people. Actually, I think I could bring it up right now. I mean, I don't really understand what I have to lose. I don't know why I wouldn't risk trying to pull it up and just show it to you. But we're less than 2 weeks away. So if you haven't got your tickets, you may want to do so. General admissions, I know there's still a comfortable amount of those left. But in discussion with the guys and everything else, as these details continuously kind of trickle out and people confirm that they will be attending, I have every aspiration that those tickets will quickly disappear over the course of the next 2 weeks prior to the date of the show. What I'm trying to say is don't wait and feel like you're just going to be able to walk up in there because this is a very limited capacity space. We've tried to make this like exclusive as we can with plenty of ample time for everyone to plan accordingly and attend. So we hope, again, that every one of you take advantage of it and come celebrate with us, man. It's our 2-year anniversary, our 200th episode, our first live recording in front of a live audience. So it'll be interesting to say the least. We got some good friends coming in town and some good friends that have confirmed it'll be there. So dig around on Instagram, see if you can find that information and the ticket links in all of our bios, etc. So tap in, get them, do it now. And what else? Tons of other things, of course. As far as content and the music stuff goes, of course, the guys are always continuously working. Live Forever on the way. O&E's announced his second EP. There goes Chatty posting the ticket link there for episode 200. Y'all tap in, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's going to be a great event. I'm so stoked about it. Very excited about it. If it wasn't for the 5-hour drive, it'd be cool to attend. We used to make it to Nashville at least once a year and haven't been there in the last 3 years. Perry, that'd be great to see you, man. Or to meet you. Or, yeah, it'd be dope if you did pull up. That's unfortunate that you're 5 hours out. I can totally understand you not wanting to. I don't think we're worth that 5-hour trip, me personally. But, the thought is important to us too, bro. We appreciate you. We just appreciate your support and tuning in. And, I mean, just now, I was like, oh, I wish you could make it or what. I don't know. You're the homie because I've seen your name continuously as a supporter of Chad Arms TV and this channel and the podcast. And so shout out to those guys. We talk about that shit all the time behind the scenes, just so you guys know. Like, the people that continuously, like, support us and comment and, like, it's not overseen by no means. Like, it's crazy, too. Because then when you pop in our lives and stuff and we, like, have an opportunity to address you in real time, it's crazy the, like, mental relationship you think you have with someone who just types text across the screen. It's really trippy. Does that make any sense? I think so. Hang on. Shout out Mountain Dew. Got to check. I'm surprised I haven't had to dive out of the chair being attacked by one of these fucking pterodactyls. How do I even tell if I'm speaking to myself or not? No, it says shout out to 20 No, 18 and 11 likes. So 7 of you are just watching me, which is kind of strange. But hi. Yeah, like I was saying, the music, Live Forever, on the way. Chad is, y'all have no fucking clue what Chad's about to hit y'all with when it comes to this Live Forever album. He's continuously warned you it's feature heavy because Dedicated was a solo project. Super proud of Chatty on that one. But this Live Forever shit is getting serious. And y'all have no idea what the guy's been cooking up. Like, he's teased a little bit here and there, but it's crazy to me, like, there's some big shit on that album. And he ain't teased none of that yet. So it's going to be interesting as we get closer to Live Forever, because now he has announced, just as of this last week, we're looking at end of August on that. So no date, but when I know, you'll know, and I'm sure we'll announce it on the show, et cetera, as a group. But excited about that. Live Forever coming soon. Also, I guess it's on this past episode. Chad, if you're still in here, let them know. I don't. O&E announced the next EP, so that's coming down the chute. That's coming real soon. Excuse me. Literally just burped. What else? Twack. Last night, Twack sat over here. We storyboarded a couple of episodes, couple of visuals that Twack's got in mind, and sort of started planning a plan of attack on a couple of visuals for Twack, so that'll be interesting. And then, of course, I mean, episode 200. 200 is kind of the focus right now, and all the shirts, the pre-order merch, and all that kind of stuff. The guys have got some other shows planned going into the fall. Some more Carolina dates are planned. Et cetera. A lot of stuff coming a couple months out. So just, stay tuned in, man. Tap in, follow us on all of our social medias, and hit the little bells and whistles wherever the fuck you can just to stay up to date with what's going on. I'm excited about the shirts, the new drop on the shirts, to double back so fast, and with the Be Humble shirts available too. That's exciting shit. And then as we get so much closer, the Devil's Son-in-Law is named O&E. Thank you, Chad. Fuck yeah. The Devil's Son-in-Law. Forgot about that. He announced the title of it, too. I think that was on the episode we shot the other day. I don't know. We shoot so much fucking content over here, though, now. My mind is, like, clouded with what happens, when it happens, and for what it's happening for, if that makes any sense at all. But, yeah, I can't tell y'all about upcoming episodes, because while we've got some really dope ones booked this upcoming week, and then up to the road to 200, and then actually the week we've already started booking for after 200, of course, but it's I can't disclose them because we're not 100% on when they'll come out. Like we only tell y'all on our lives and stuff, or give y'all the inside baseball, I guess, when it's kind of defined about what number it's coming out. Fun fact. Here you go. Here's inside baseball on that topic. The Lex episode that aired Friday, part 1 of Fireball with Lex. In that episode, I say out loud verbally in the conversation that you guys would be tuned into episode 190. Well, if you go look at the thumbnail right now on Chad Arms TV, it's episode 194. That's a perfect example, though, as why I was breaking the rule that day, because I've said it in the past. We can't say episode numbers, because sometimes shit happens and it gets pushed out of place or even put in front of other ones. And I'm a lunatic, and I have to get it out of there and, like, fix it and shit. Yeah, shout out pterodactyl sightings. Brett, they're all around here. They're swarming me like fucking vultures, man. Like, seriously. Like, I hear them. They're bouncing off the walls. There's one stuck in a light over there that's either getting electrocuted or dancing with death. Shout out Dancing with Death. But as far as upcoming episodes, we do have a few banked that are exciting, and we do have some booked that are very exciting. And, continuously can't say enough. Episode 200. God, I can't wait. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope as fuck. We got some announcements at episode 200 too, and we've tried to make this clear. The taping of episode 200 is exclusive. We actually film episode 200 the day that 198 comes out. gives us time to edit and then put out the episode on YouTube. So if you're there live, you're going to see things that won't be in the final, like, what we put out. You follow what I'm saying? Like, the live recording is just, like, when we do this in here, there are circumstances where there's, like, little crowds off screen and shit, but that's, like, just based off people bringing people or whatever else. But it's never like, we've never gave opportunity for our listeners and watchers to be in attendance. And what better opportunity to do so on episode 200? Like, we kind of manifested this at about 160, which was super. I mean, we do 2 a week, of course, but that's a while back. You know what I mean? And didn't even get serious about it until, like, buzzer beater shit because of the fucking venue. We got jerked around on the venue forever. Like, literally, like 4 or 5 different spots got juggled around in conversation and, like, site visits and just trying to figure it all out logistic wise. And, you know, we announced the date and then the venue fell through. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, that shit shouldn't happen. Luckily, we didn't pull the plug on the date. We committed to it and just figured it out. And again, shout out Fat House Brewery, or Fat Bottom Brewery. I love the fact that we ended up there, too, because the location's fire and the building's fire and the staff and everybody's been excellent. We still got to keep that same Friday night and, you know, with enough time to roll this out and make it all happen. But we approach that date now, starting basically tomorrow morning. I mean, it's crunch time. Like, now is where I expect anybody that's planning on being there better act fast, because I just see them trickling out, and I just don't want nobody to miss the opportunity, especially the guys that, like, the people that tap into, like, this type shit. Like, all the names I was mentioning earlier that we, like, recognize and stuff. Like, I'm not expecting it. Like, somebody mentioned driving 5 hours and shit. Like, no, I'm not recommending that by no means. But, you know, if you're in the surrounding areas or whatever, man, come out and hang out with us, because it's not going to be a Bridgestone show. You know, there's not fucking 20,000 people there. What up, Squints and Chad? Glad to catch y'all live. Congrats on the success y'all continue to have. Stay safe and much respect. My guy, thank you, man. I can't read your name because that camera's in the way. Chance C. Appreciate the nice words, man. Yeah, I can't believe we're at episode 200 of the show. I can't believe Chad Arms Chad Arms TV has been a thing for as long as it has. I can't believe when I look across the room at the Show and Prove logo that looks at me all the time, it says established 2006. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's a wild time, man. And we're working like hard as we've ever worked. Like, we're just overly dedicated. Shirt is fire. Thank you, man. Slim, I appreciate it. I love this one, man. It's so fire. I love black on black shit. That shit's super dope. But yeah, just the continuous support from all aspects of it. If it's not the guys and their music, or Chad and his interview series with Chad Arms TV, or the podcast, or just, you know, however we get in that recognition and feedback from y'all, man, that's the best shit ever. Look at that. Chad said that 12/30/2008 Chad Arms TV started. So wild. Like, that is unbelievable. And there was like a couple of videos that Chad took down. So if you go to chadarmstv.com, this is crazy too. I didn't even know this till recently, but it didn't used to be like this. But if you go to Chad Arms TV and go to the very first video, it's Squints, a day in the life that Chad shot for me. But it used to be like the second or third video, I thought. But Chad I completely understand why he took the first couple down. Like, even still, some of the shit Chad left up is so cringe, but we love the fact that it's still there. Yeah, crazy, right? And we reflect back on it more than you guys think. But there's so many moments that are fun to reflect back on Chad Arms TV. And we all lived it, and we still reflect back on it. I watched one of Worm's videos in the car, taking Kimura back. And it's got clips. What song is that? Empty Dreams. RP was a fizzle. But in that video, it's got like clips and shit that are like, most of them or all of them are probably from cringeworthy blogs I did. Shout out Chad Arms TV, bro. But the clips I'm talking about, they're in the Empty Dreams video, and most of them are taken from Chad Arms TV. But I just noticed this too, but in the Empty Dreams video, there's a part where it's like a B-roll clip of Worm, and he's walking through this big parking lot of an apartment complex. It's actually off Central Pike in Hermitage, Tennessee. And it's where me and Kimura's mother were living at the time. So that just tells you how many years are attached to this conversation. But that particular clip that is taken, that is in Empty Dreams, is the clip where he says,
Fuck you, Squints.
all that's like that same like clip. I never even realized that's where that came from. And then like later on B-roll, it shows a moment while we're at Grind to Shine, and it shows the back. And the only reason I know it's me walking is just because I know what I had on that day, like outfit wise. It was a big day for me, and I remember what I was wearing. And I'm walking, so you see the back of me, and you see Worm like turn to the camera, and he's talking. He's making this real funny face and shit, but in reality, he's talking about Jelly Roll, and Jelly Roll's on the other side of a glass like room wall. Like it's, I don't know. It's hard to even explain what the fuck I'm trying to explain. It's just dope. We talk about that shit all the time. I'm so thankful that bank of fucking memory is there. Fun fact. Me and Lex in tomorrow's episode talk about this same shit, but I talk about it in aspects of it's still basically Show and Prove Entertainment and Chad Arms TV, but it talks about like the amount of content we've been able to create under the podcast name, because I mean, as we approach episode 200, you know what I'm saying, that's especially Chad himself. I don't know if he's still in here, but you know, Chad's been on like 96% of every episode of that show. And you know, Leroy's been on X amount, and one's been on X amount. Shout out Mel. Mel's in here. Hey Mel. But it's crazy the amount of time that we've accumulated now with this shit. As far as content, to be able to reflect on and go back to and watch. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like the most important part. Exactly, Brett. Like they're forever gold. And I don't remember where we were. Maybe Chad or Mel could tell us what, but somebody or we like did, I think it's an episode of the show or something, man. Where we did, or Chad did like a funniest clip thing or something. And we were only like 30 episodes in. I can't imagine what it would be like to get like a favorite moment type video going for the podcast. Like some of our favorite moments and shit. Like there's so much time. Like you can't, it take that much time to go back and just watch it all and remember it all. Like we remember like guests and, you know, all that kind of shit. Chad remembers fucking episode numbers and shit. But now the time aspect of it is like all crunched together. What is that? Boss Lady Bird is a fat hooker? Who's Lady Bird? I did funniest moments of the first 10 episodes. See what I'm saying? That's so funny. Chad, I didn't know if you were still in here. But I didn't think it was 10. I thought it was like 30. I think that's what I said. I got to move that fucking... Oh, Chad passing out. Mel. Dude, the moment... That's the Halloween episode where Chad's dressed up like Jerry Garcia. That is by far has to be the funniest. And if I would have said anything before Mel mentioned that, as soon as someone mentioned that, that would have took the number one spot for me. Oh my God, dude. I was crying, laughing. Crying. There's been so many of them, dude. Leroy's reaction when Chad passed out, dude. All of it. Chad, stay with us, bruh. And Leroy said, "What happened to Chad?" Oh my God! And what Chad said, the way he came out of that shit and said, "Guys, I think I just passed out." Classic. No one will ever beat it. So great, bro. Fucking crying. This shit's so funny. I couldn't even imagine having to do that though. Like to make that thing now, like to be able to, you would have to like bring in like to edit, like from the editing aspect. Like I don't know how many of you mess with video like editing at all, but what does it say? I was late to the game, didn't find Chad on his TV until like 2013, and I laughed my ass off at all the old day in the life videos. Fact, Perry, they're all funny as hell. Super late segment. Oh, it's all good, Evan. We're just glad you're here, buddy. If we, like from an editing standpoint, though, if I took episode 1 and brung it into like the editor to like watch it, I would have to like watch it. I'd have to skim through like every bit of it to remember anything from episode 1. All I can tell you is it's me, Chad Arms, and 5'3". Shout out 5'3". And the only reason I can tell you that is because literally last night, 5'3" was here. He pulled up and he hung out with me and Amy for a little while. We had a couple shots and just hung out. Dude, I've contemplated. It's just so much content to go through. Facts, Chad. That's what would help though. Like because inside baseball, Chad helps after I finish the editing aspect and upload it to Chad Arms TV. Chad will skim through it and get us the timestamps for the reels. You know what I mean? He'll relay that back to me. I'll edit them out. It saves me the needle in a haystack shit. But ultimately, Chad's viewing the thing for a second approval. You know what I mean? Like to filter it to make sure I didn't miss anything. That's happened before where things have needed to be altered or changed or taken out that wasn't supposed to be there. Fun fact. But I don't even know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought when I leaned over to hit that button. Oh, to get the timestamps though for each episode and then bring them in, eliminate all the bullshit, and just save those clips and then do it. I don't think that would be overly complicated. All right, everybody in here, go watch 10 episodes and report back to me, like 6 moments or 2 moments from each episode. Go. Ready? Break. That's what it would take. It'd take like a team of motherfuckers breaking it down, reporting back with X amount of clips from X amount of episodes. Yeah, best of stuff. Shout out, Chatty. But they're so random and so spread out, like over 200 episodes now. It's just like there's so much. Like me and on the Lex episode the other day, Lex mentioned his favorite moment where Chad was talking about something about Gary Busey, and Lex immediately responded like improv type shit and said Harry Pusey. Hilarious moment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you had to be there. But it's moments like that, and I wouldn't immediately have thought of that when y'all talk. If somebody was asking me my favorite moments over the course of 200, I don't think I would miss, though, with what Mel said, the Chad passing out on the Halloween episode. I don't think that one is going to escape my mind. Look, there's a pterodactyl. Shit. Bruh, he flew by me. I heard his wings flapping. That's how real it is in here. I like how I said real it is, like slow as fuck, like building suspense or some shit. Shout out to the 40 minutes y'all have listened to me talk my bullshit. Shout out to Mountain Dew for keeping me hydrated. I gotta go to work tomorrow, guys. I'm not happy about it, nor am I excited about it. But currently, that's the life I live. But what I'm ultimately excited about is tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central on chadarmstv.com. I got some shit to say. Episode 195 will be available. Fun fact, it'll also be available at 7 a.m. Central Time on all listening platforms. Shout out to our listeners. But yeah, the audio of each podcast is available 3 hours earlier than the video. But I love that because it seems like it helps initially. You'd be surprised how much that helps us generate those like initial audio listeners that are from out of town. But shout out to everybody that does that. I myself put it at 7 o'clock. I told Chad this. I was like, bro, I like putting it that early so I can listen to it on my way to work that next morning. And I know that if we fuck up and miss something on, like I was telling y'all, it's great. Like, it's just another filter towards the video being premiered. Have a good night. Had a crash foo work myself. I hear you, buddy. Yeah, I'm about to tap out. But, yeah, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., tap the fuck in, episode 195. Also, get your tickets now. Episode 200. I can't stress it enough. Meet and greets, sold out. VIPs, there's a few available. General admissions will be the only thing left. But once they are gone, they are gone. Head capacity, what we have in agreement with the establishment is a head count. We cannot exceed this head count. It's business. So, don't miss your chance. Don't miss your opportunity. Please take advantage of this. Go grab you a ticket. Come celebrate with us. Episode 200, I got some shit to say. Live, July 28th, Nashville, Tennessee, Fat Bottom Brewery. It's going down. Guest performances, appearances. The guys will be in full swing. Plus, like I said, it's our 200th episode, 2-year anniversary. So, also, before I get out of here, pre-orders, T-shirts. Get them. Show them proofs. There's 4 new colorways coming, and the Be Humble exclusive that's available now for pre-order only until the 19th of this month. Don't wait. Don't act like you wasn't told that it was a limited pre-order amount of time left, because we tell y'all continuously, y'all just wait till it's gone, then get mad at us that it's gone. Come on, man. Help me help you. Yeah, in the meantime, it's show and prove to the dirt. You know what it is with me. Tomorrow morning, I got shit to say to podcast. ShadowArmsTV.com. Don't miss it. 10 a.m. Central. I don't think there's anything else. No, that's it. I'm done. Yeah, I'm gone. See you. 10 a.m. tomorrow. I got shit to say. Chatty, get us out of here. Wow.